you. I mean, Lady Danbury is such a fan favorite. She's outspoken. She suffers no fools. What does it mean to you that she's become one of the standouts of this series?
Well, you may say that. I couldn't possibly comment. But that's very lovely of you to say that, Jamie. I I like her. I like it if people can look at a woman who inhabits those qualities that you've just described and find something appealing in that. Um I think women are so uh, for for in so many different circumstances, women are sort of told to be smaller, quieter, stand back. I mean, and that still happens. And Lady Danbury will do none of those things. And so it's very lovely when people like it that she doesn't, you know. It's a great encouragement. So um I feel very honored.
Well, certainly she's doesn't suffer any fools, even when it comes to her own brother. I'm eager to find out how you think she would react to Lady Bridgerton being sort of courted by her brother almost.
Jamie, you've seen to the end of the series, haven't you?
I haven't yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay. I think Lady Danbury has, I mean, you saw, did you see Queen Charlotte, the origin story?
Yes.
Yes. So you know the fragility that Lady Danbury has sort of pulled herself out of to be the person she is. You know, she's come from being married against her choice necessarily to a man considerably older who is absolutely not interested in who she might be as a human being, not interested in her brain at all. Her body is there to produce children and to let him have sex. So it's a marriage that is joyless, bordering on domestically abusive, I would say. And then he dies, and then she's left powerless. And the only reason that Lady Danbury survives and is there to be in this story at this point is because she uses the only power she has, which is knowledge. And she uses that to get her son a hereditary title, and then she can become secure, and her kids are secure. So I think, when her brother comes along, um, the edifice of the character that she has created over years is under threat. He knows her from the past. He knows her as the sister who could be, married off. And she finds him a threat. And she is suspicious of him. Why is he here now? She absolutely can see that he may have some interest in her dear friend. And I don't think she wants that in her life. She doesn't want him there. Certainly doesn't want him in her friend's life, especially, in the circumstance that she has been saying to her friend, you have a garden and it could still bloom. Get out there. So, but it's like, get out there, but in this direction? I think not. So I think all of that's going on in Lady Danbury's head and in her heart. Um, and also, let's not forget, Violet's father was the love of her life. It's all a bit messy and complicated. And so I think she would rather stay in the Lady Danbury she has created and not have to deal with the past that she clearly hasn't referred to or gone anywhere near. I mean, Violet doesn't go, "Oh, he's here, your brother's here." That doesn't happen. It's not part of any conversation of this world that Lady Danbury has chosen to make public. So I think it throws her off her game.
Well, I love that she can whisper in the ear of the queen, and she does it for the benefit of these beautiful bells that she's trying to protect, it seems, more than anything. She wants a love match for these women,
Yes.
and that's quite important to her. Is there a line that she's not maybe willing to cross to make sure that these women align with the queen? I should say that she's not willing to cross with these women.
The superpower that Lady Danbury has is strategy and empathy, I would say. So there would be no use in crossing a line that made her less effective in influencing the Queen. So she's because if she can't influence the Queen, she can't influence what's going on around her. She can't influence, those lovely Bridgerton kids that she wants to support. So she's not going to cross that line because it would be to no one's benefit. But I do think you're right. She absolutely. Why does she engage in wanting people to be involved in love matches and matches where where women will have a secure and safe and fulfilling relationship? Well, we know why, because that was not her experience. And she doesn't want other women to experience what she experienced. She values their brains as well as their beauty and their bodies, and she wants them to be fulfilled in all aspects of their life. And that means they need to be with a man who in this society would have the power as the husband legally. They need to be with a man who would see them as an equal and a companion and a friend in a relationship that's supposed to last for life.
Those are some beautiful clothes you get to wear as well in the series. Certainly,
Mm.
it must be. Um, how do you slip in and out of this character? Is it putting on the costume and taking out of the costume? Because you have such a beautiful air about you and very regal and a absolutely just elegant head to toe when you're in these outfits.
Yes, which anybody who knows me in real life knows that's not the case. So yeah, it's lovely. I think that we wear clothes, and certainly in this society at that time, we wear clothes as part of the statement of who we are, and we wear it as a projection of who we want the world to receive us as. So, if I'm going to a football match, I'll wear a Leeds United shirt, and then other Leeds United fans will go, "She's one of us." Lady Danbury in this society, she doesn't wear a little lady hat. She wears a big old man hat. She is tailored fabulously. She has those amazing tailored coats. This season, I've got her in a cravat, a male cravat. She has the swagger stick, which I use for swagger as opposed to limping. And I think what Lady Danbury says with all of that is, I am utterly independent. I inhabit the female and the male. Look at my costume, you can see it. Obviously, if she's going to a ball and there's a certain uh, style that is required, she will lean into it. But you won't ever see her with lots of frills and bows. That's just not who she is. And all of that is utterly strategic. So for me, I put those clothes on and I'm in the strategic mind of Lady Danbury.